This is what the American right thinks is going on at the border right now. Is that true? Well, the short answer is, of course fucking not. It's absolutely batshit insane to believe this. Who the fuck believes... Oh, it's Tim Pool. Here we fucking go. So there's been a lot of buzz going around the 2024 election recently, and one of the biggest rumors is being spread by the right, which is the idea that illegals can vote in the election. Short answer, that's not possible. That's not anything that can happen. There is absolutely no proof that this is happening. But of course, you have idiots on the right spewing this bullshit anyways, because of course they fucking are. They're coping about the election months before it even happens. Let that sink in. And one of the guys who is currently spreading this misinformation is none other than Tim Pool. So the big claim we're going to be going over today is the idea that illegal immigrants are getting registration forms, and not only are they getting registration forms, but they're being approved to vote without providing proof of citizenship. So let's just get right into the fucking video.
Illegal immigrant comes in. Biden then says, we are going to give you a path towards citizenship. So for now, you get insert benefit. Go apply for your benefit. They do. When a person applies for welfare, that office will also give you a voter registration form. It doesn't matter if that form goes to a non-citizen, because it's only illegal if they cast the ballot. Well, that non-citizen just goes, I don't know, I'll fill out whatever you give me. Now they're in the system registered. You get 100,000 illegal immigrants voting. Who's going to do that audit to make sure every name in that system is actually a person with an ID, an SSN, and is an actual citizen?
I think Dominion
no one's
supposed
going
to do that.
No, they're not.
The idea that we have real people looking over this stuff is a bad idea, actually. Having it automated literally negates the amount of errors that occur. And the craziest part is, we have safeguards in place to prevent stuff like this from happening, which Tim Pool himself is about to go over.
The Help America Vote verification thing, we've been following this story for a little while. You guys may remember this. This is the Social Security Administration's weekly data for Help America Vote verification transactions by state. What is this? If someone tries to register to vote but does not have an ID, they then verify the person's information with the MVA. No ID gets sent to the SSA, Social Security Administration, and they check to see if the person's name, date of birth, and Social Security number match in the system.
Bam! We have the safeguard in place. What does Tim Pool say to try to debunk the safeguard and try to say it doesn't fucking work?
Why are there certain states that are experiencing tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of registrations of people with no IDs? 6,500 people with no Social Security number trying to register to vote. No ID and no Social Security number. 97,563 came back with matches. 87,000 were dead. 6,582 were non-matches. Arizona had 29,000, 3,664 non-matches. Again, who are those 3,664 people?
He is blatantly lying to you about what this data actually says. And you know how you can find out that he's blatantly lying to you about what he says? You can go down on the website itself, scroll down, and it talks about what total non-matches means. So we have the exact same website that he has, right? Look at the numbers. They pretty much, it's the exact same week and everything, right? If we scroll down, look what we find. What do these terms mean? And let's look over what these terms mean, shall we? If we look at the number 3, total non-matches, it says the total number of verification requests, not actual individuals. So if we look in Pennsylvania, for example, where it says there's a 105,000 total transactions, that's not referring to the number of people who are signing up or number of requests to be able to sign up. That's referring to the amount of times information was processed back and forth between this website and the government. If we look right here at number 1, for example, when he brought up that 105,000 people number, the total number of verification requests received from each participating state through HAVV during the specified time frame. Tim Pool will never tell you that. And if he gets confronted on it, he will completely fucking bullshit or try to pivot, because he is blatantly lying. He's not even trying to hide it. It's literally on the goddamn website itself. Bruh. And the fact that there are so many non-matches occurring kind of implies that the system might actually be working. Let's assume that Tim Pool is right here, and that there are a bunch of non-matches occurring, that means the system's working. So even if you want to take the most charitable interpretation and say Tim Pool is correct, saying, oh yeah, he's right, those are 3,000, 6,000 people in raw numbers trying to get registered to vote, the system's working. Those non-matches don't get registered. Same for fucking Arizona and every other state he ends up bringing up in the video. The rest of the video is pretty fucking boring and just them saying the same shit over and over. I kind of just wanted to make a quick debunking video on this because it is so... It's blatantly wrong. Anyways, I don't want to take up much more of your time, so I'm just going to end the video here. If there's anything else that comes up, I'll probably post about it.